There's a DPU that had 3048 on it. Then we got this train with one engine up front. 2595. New and nothing. 6290 was on this train again.
And your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check the link in the description box below if you want.
7980 and 8109.
Let's see, Pisces. Where you're at with things. That's what I was thinking. The overall energy for the reading, the Five of Wands. There's a little bit of a conflicting energy at play here. It's not being shown in here, but I'm not surprised because you're a water sign. You never want to show me things from the get-go. You got to take me in deep. So we'll go there in the clarification, but for now, yeah. There's a conflicting energy at play.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trucks.
In the recent past, the Magician, the Eight of Wands, the King of Wands.
Yeah, there's not.
You're manifesting something good here with somebody. It is attached to somebody here. It looks good. The manifestation itself, the energy that's being exchanged here between you and this somebody. This somebody looks good.
DPU.
Everything looks quite alright there. In the current situation, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Nine of Swords. It's becoming very stressful by the looks of it. Like in the manifestation part, everything flowed perfect as an energy. Then when it comes down to, okay, let's put this together now, that's when it gets complicated by the looks of it. I'm not sure why. There's a little bit of a sense of rejection on your part when it comes to this coming together, because I feel like there's something stressful tied up to this. Okay. In the immediate future, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Hangman. Slowly but surely, you're kind of almost rebuilding here. I'm not sure if it's just you or we're talking about the situation at play. But it looks like a good energy, like a reconstructive kind of an energy.
It's just sitting there.
Let's clarify. Let me do the Five of Wands.
Flagless unit, second out. 5937 and 5336.
The Ten of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Ooh, this is nasty conflict too. But at the same time, part of you is kind of sitting on the side and watching all of this unfold. Like, okay.
Ad promo cannot be done in a funnel. You have to have at least one other person within regulatory that you can bounce thoughts and ideas of, because it really is about, you know, assessing risk. And sometimes you need that other person just to maintain your sanity, because the commercial will always have you thinking that you're the crazy one.
Yeah. Well, and you know, Mark even said,
I think it's a two-person job. I think, you know, obviously you may not have someone who's directly responsible for it, but at the very least they have to have a good understanding and knowledge of it, so that
she didn't lose her job because they figured out that this was going on. The company thought what they were doing was just fine. You know, the expertise that usually look at pieces that had proper experience, because don't they just know how to hire those people?
responsibility is, and regulatory's role is just to make sure that the expertise, the stakeholders are convened, that they've been reviewed, and to have someone to opine on different areas of expertise. It's not to be that person. Otherwise, you just need one reviewer. It's the responsibility, anything that goes out into the market is the responsibility of the entire PRC committee.
Yeah.
4360.
You need to understand that.
Well, what I think is going to happen, this is what 4 or 5 years. And we could get a warning letter for every little thing they did, even if we're not using that piece now. He said, but, even so, what they're doing now is not good. What they've been doing in recent times is not good either. And, it's basically a bomb's been thrown into a room, and the whole PRC process is in disarray. And they had to come clean with the dome base last week, and it wasn't good. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens. I don't know if Renzi realizes just how treacherous this is. There could be an opening in my company.
Yeah, I won't be going for that one.
No, see, the thing is, once they get this sorted, that's precisely when you'd want to come in. Because everyone will be so fucking afraid. And we do have a conservative risk tolerance. It'll be like cake. No one will be doing shit after this. At least one person got fired, And I'm guessing that Renzi might be